Just a few short days ago, we did a comparison of the Capital One Venture X card and the American Express Platinum card, and as promised in that video, today we're going to put the new Venture X card head-to-head with another popular premium credit card, and that would be the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So let's quickly brush up on what each of these products has to offer, and then put them head-to-head to see which one might be the better financial tool for you. Alright, let's jump right into it. What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So if you did miss last week's video on the brand new Capital One Venture X card, then I'll be sure to link to that down in the description below, as well as a link to the recent video I made comparing the Venture X card to the American Express Platinum card. But today it is all about the Chase Sapphire Reserve and whether or not it can stack up against this new Venture X card. So let's start off with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which to my knowledge we've never actually talked about in depth here on the channel. So you might be able to find some higher sign-up bonuses and new member offers, but at the moment, the publicly advertised sign-up bonus is 50,000 points when you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of having this card. Now, 50,000 points is actually pretty low for the premium credit card world right now, but the fact that you only have to spend 4,000 bucks in order to get those 50,000 points is actually not that bad. You're also going to earn 10 points per dollar on hotels and car rentals booked through the Chase Ultimate Reward System, and 5 points on all flights, which is pretty good, but that only applies after you spend $300 on travel, which is kind of an odd hoop that you have to jump through, so just something to keep in mind. You also get 3 points per dollar on all other travel purchases, 10 points on all Chase dining purchases through the Ultimate Reward System, and 1 point on all other purchases. With the Sapphire Reserve, you're also going to get a $300 annual travel credit that can be used on pretty much anything and anywhere, including gas stations and grocery stores, at least until the end of this year, so it's not tied down to the Chase Ultimate Reward System, which is pretty nice. You also get a free TSA PreCheck or Global Entry credit, which is worth about 100 bucks, but that's really only relevant every 4 years, but still nice to have. And of course, you also get access to the Chase Luxury Hotel and Resort Collection, which basically gives you additional benefits when you book Chase's hand-selected hotels and resorts around the world. And of course, as we have all come to love with these premium credit cards, you're also going to get airport lounge access at over 1,000 VIP lounges in over 500 cities worldwide through Priority Pass. With Chase, you also get trip cancellation insurance, auto rental damage coverage, lost luggage reimbursement, trip delay reimbursement, emergency evacuation, and transportation coverage, and a lot of other little benefits that most of us probably never even think about, but it's definitely nice to have them when you need them. Alright, so that's the Chase Sapphire Reserve in a nutshell, so now let's move on to the Capital One Venture X card. Again, I did just recently make a full review on this product, and we talked about it just a few days ago in my comparison to the American Express Platinum card, so definitely check out those videos if you want some more information. But let's quickly run through the features that this has to offer, and then we'll compare these two products to each other. So the new Venture X card gives you a 100,000 point sign-up bonus when you spend $10,000 in the first 6 months, 10,000 points for every year that you have this card as an anniversary bonus, a $300 annual travel credit, a $200 vacation rental credit for your first year, a free TSA PreCheck or Global Entry membership, as well as 10 points per dollar on all hotels, rental cars booked through the Capital One travel site, 5 points per dollar on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and 2 points on all other purchases. With this, you also get access to Capital One's lounges, which truthfully there's only like 1 or 2 of them right now, but they are growing that network quickly. But you also get a free Priority Pass membership, which gives you access to over 1,300 VIP lounges in over 600 different cities. So again, check out the full review that I just made if you want some more in-depth information, but the biggest piece of information on both of these cards that we have not yet talked about is of course the annual fee, and that's actually the first major difference because the Capital One Venture X card has an annual fee of $395, while the Chase Sapphire Reserve costs $550 per year. As far as the points multipliers go, it's tough to compare these directly to each other because Chase has all kinds of scattered different rewards and multipliers that are kind of all over the place, but in general, I would say that Capital One definitely wins that battle, mainly because they match Chase across the board with some of those higher multipliers, but they also give you 2 points per dollar on all of your other purchases, while Chase only gives you 1 point. They both offer the exact same $300 annual travel credits, and they both give you TSA PreCheck or Global Entry every 4 years, but the Venture X card is going to give you that $200 vacation rental credit for your first year, as well as the 10,000 point anniversary bonus every year that you have this card. And the last major difference that is honestly the nail in the coffin for this one is the Venture X card allows you to add up to 4 authorized users to this card for completely free, and each of those authorized users gets the same airport lounge access and can bring 2 guests of their own, which is pretty insane. The Chase Sapphire Reserve, on the other hand, charges $75 per additional user, and it's unclear if those authorized users get any additional benefits other than just being tied to your account. So if you do plan on adding authorized users to this card, then the Venture X card is absolutely the better product for you. Now, truthfully, I have never had experience myself booking with the Chase Ultimate Reward System in terms of booking travel, but seeing that Chase is a gigantic company, I'm sure that that portal and system are pretty easy to use, and honestly, regardless of whether you're talking about Chase, Capital One, or American Express, all of their systems are really refreshed and modern and are very easy to use, so really you have nothing to worry about across the board. So while the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Capital One Venture X card are very different in many ways, to me personally, this one is very obvious, and in my opinion, the Capital One Venture X card is absolutely the much better product. Not only does it have a much lower annual fee, but the sign-up bonus that they're currently offering is double what the Chase Sapphire Reserve is offering, and while the spending requirement in order to get that sign-up bonus is significantly higher, I'm assuming that if you're getting a premium credit card product like one of these cards, then that means that you're probably spending a lot of money on this card anyways, and therefore you would probably qualify for that higher sign-up bonus. But you also get that 10,000 point anniversary bonus, which the Sapphire card does not offer, the $200 vacation rental credit, which the Sapphire card does not offer, plus you get those higher spending multipliers over the Sapphire card and the ability to add those authorized users for completely free, while the Sapphire card charges you $75 per user. Now, yes, you do get a few random point multipliers with the Sapphire card, but most of them are tied to the Chase Ultimate Reward System, and while the same is true for the Capital One travel system, the fact that you get to double the amount of points that you earn outside of all of your travel purchases with the Venture X card is a pretty big deal if you ask me. In fairness, I will say that you do get a ton of additional protections with the Sapphire Reserve card, but if you are going on some elaborate fancy trip, then it's very likely that you have travel insurance built in elsewhere through your travel agency, or that is something that you can just purchase on your own. Plus, then it would be more catered towards you personally, so really I don't see that that is a huge benefit with Chase. So all in all, you see where I'm going with this, but between these two products, I would definitely go with the Capital One Venture X card because it offers all of those additional benefits that we talked about throughout the video at a much more affordable annual fee. But as always, I would love to know what you think of these two products down in the comment section below, and if you prefer the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Capital One Venture X card and why. As always, if you do get value out of this content and you want to help support me, the easiest way to do that is actually by checking out some of my favorite financial tools down in the description below, including one offer from the Points Cashback Debit Card that'll currently give you $100 when you sign up and make your first purchase. So be sure to check that out using the link down below. Also, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. And of course, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.